Hello, football enthusiasts. Welcome to Blaqsport. The fight for glory intensifies in Cote d'Ivoire as Nigeria and Cote d'Ivoire are in finals. I am your host, Insonet Uche, and with me here is...
My name is Ike Wise, and always a pleasure to be here.
Come on, Ike Wise, give me more energy. This is the best AFCON you've ever seen in your lifetime. What a game tonight.
It is the best. I mean, I would say that we have joy in the streets of Lagos.
Yes.
And maximum laughter in the streets of Abidjan.
Man, see, I couldn't help but just dance it off. See, I was so emotional. I can't remember last time I had this emotional for Nigeria. It was so emotional. Just to get you started, I just want to give you the scoreline for today's game. We are playing the semi-finals in which Cote d'Ivoire and Congo DR headed out on a 1-0 in favor of Cote d'Ivoire, and Nigeria and South Africa had a 1-1, having AFCON having a finding goal from the spot kick, and Mokena also finding goal for the spot kick, making it 1-1 that went into penalties in the favor of the Super Eagles. And the mighty Wabali saved 2 penalties, while senior man Kels took Nigeria to the finals. What a game today!
I mean, it's been astonishing. It's been I mean, my blood pressure was high. I would
Definitely.
say that if I had a blood pressure tester with me, I know my blood pressure will be high, because I mean, I could not watch some of the kicks. I was like this.
You did like this, right?
Man,
you did this
like I did this. I was and I was like, Eddie, have they scored?
All right. So this is me telling you what is about to happen right now. Before we dive into the game proper, let's talk about the match between Cote d'Ivoire and Congo DR. I know when I start with the hosting nation, Cote d'Ivoire is now in the finals. What a game! This is a country who actually struggled throughout the group stage, and now they're in the finals of the 2023 African Cup of Nations with the help of Sebastian Haller with a kick that took them straight to the finals. So what will you say about the whole match? You know, Haller was not physically fit on this game, but he was able to take them to glory. How will you talk about the whole performance between the Elephants of Cote d'Ivoire and also the Congo DR?
All right, so in terms of that, you would see experience come into play. And if you watch Haller, you know that he wasn't really that fit. But when you meet experience, you would know it.
Yeah.
You can't buy experience.
Never.
You only experience experience. Do you understand?
You experience it. Yeah,
so that's what it is. So I mean, Ivory Coast coming from struggling to qualify.
Exactly.
Do you know that it was because Tanzania lost the game in the group stages? That was how
they were able.
Ivory Coast now qualified.
Yes, remember we were following that, whereby they were the last in that.
They were the last in the group.
They were the last in that. The best losers.
Best losers.
They were the last.
Tanzania should have
if
qualified.
Tanzania has qualified, they could have been out.
They would have been out. I mean, their coach left. They were without a coach.
I forgot about that. They sacked their coach.
They were without a coach. So this guy had to step in to cover the shoes. And I mean, he has taken them to the finals. Even if he doesn't win the trophy, I would really give him kudos, because he has really tried. The Ivorians really came out to support their own. Yeah. And also, you see the players playing their heart out. You see Frank Kessie be playing like he hasn't played before. You see Sangari playing as if he hasn't played before. Nicolas Pepe playing with his heart. Even Max Gradel, I mean, a 36-year-old man, he gave the assist. Yeah, he made that cross where Haller scored.
I saw him on the floor watching that ball.
Yeah, he was brilliant today. Trust me, the players really played their heart out. Yeah. Kudos to the team, the Ivorians. They really deserve to get through to the finals. I give it to them. I mean, the Congo DR guys, they tried, but their best was not actually good enough. So at the end of the day, we had the situation where the best man won.
So we'll give so much applause to Faye. That is the 40-year-old ex-Nice player. He's the one in charge of Cote d'Ivoire and actually making the wonders since they sacked their coach in the group stage match. I believe he will give himself a tap on the back because he has done a good job.
Yeah.
Now we're looking at Cote d'Ivoire is through to the finals. Will you say that they had so much home advantage in this tournament?
No.
In terms of fans turn, I want to talk about home advantage. Do you see how
okay,
the crowd was?
The crowd and stuff.
You see the crowd in that game. I was like, what? I mean, as if the whole city came out.
Yeah, if you watch the game, you'd see Fofana trying to always ginger the crowd to get the crowd to give them the noise and the booze. You understand? But I mean, in the field of play, they did not really have that advantage, because if you watch them play, you'd see that they're still struggling, if you would want to put it that way. They're not still in sync. I mean, they're here now because of individual brilliance and performance. I mean, look at the goal by Hala.
Yeah,
it just took that moment of brilliance for him to be able to get that ball from the air.
It even entered his feet very well.
Yeah, he didn't kick it properly. So he hits the ground, and the keeper just assumed that the ball would go over the bar, and it did not. So at the end of the day, the Ivorians are still struggling. They don't really have that advantage. I mean, trust me, if Senegal hosted this tournament, you'd know what home advantage means.
That is it. This is coming live to tell you that Cote d'Ivoire had an amazing tournament so far from the round of 16, having to struggle throughout the group stage to put yourself on the Sunday finals. We have another game to talk about, that is the Super Eagles and Bafana. The dance of the Amampiano, the real test of the Amampiano have actually been settled tonight. Would you say so?
Yes, it's been settled. I mean, we gave them Grammy on Sunday, and they thought that, oh, these guys are that generous. They don't know that when the devil gives you something with the other hand, he takes with the other hand. So now who has the final bragging right? We do, because they lost their heads out in shame.
Oh wow!
So the game was really, really stunning. It was a very intense game.
Yeah,
really intense. The players played, like everybody played, like very little complaints about the individual performance of each player, apart from maybe one or two players. But the players really played. Trust me. I don't know if people have seen how versatile Ola Aina is.
He is, definitely.
He works from the left, he works from the right. Like,
he's one of the best players in the team.
That?
And he is also, if you watch this match, at the first match, he was actually overlapping so much. And he saw the rate in which they were actually taking advantage of that space. And towards the second half, he actually drawed back a little bit. You notice you didn't see much of him that in the second half, because you notice they're trying to exploit that space, and he said no, I have to cover up for this. He's brilliant. He dribbles, he defends, he assists, and unfortunately he couldn't get a penalty. But that shows that he's committed. It takes a lot for you to take a penalty kick. It takes a lot to be, yes, okay, I'm going to play this. It shows it doesn't. I tell people that penalty is a game, a shootout that normally makes you hit your best players.
Yes.
That's what I was so happy that they removed Oshime not to take that penalty.
Yeah, the pressure was off.
Because if he plays that, he will be in so much pressure. I'm not saying he can't handle it, but at that time, it was the best decision to make.
Yeah, you're right. But looking at that game, Insonet, you would agree with me that South Africa won't kill Nigeria for first half.
What are you saying? South Africa?
Bro. South Africa wanted to destroy. They played Nigeria as if Nigerians stole something in the market.
When we were saying this thing last time in our episode, I said the only difference between Nigeria and them is they are playing more as a team, and many of their players are from Sundown, are in one team.
Yeah, they're one team. So they had that synergy.
That's the advantage they had. So much advantage.
So this game really showed us, we've been complaining about our midfield.
Yes.
But that first half showed us that
he opened it now.
Did not have midfield.
We are saying this thing every single time. And this match, people were saying that no one, they're doing good, but this match showed it all.
Iwobi wanted to kill Onyeka. Onyeka was running from left to right, from front to back. The boy won't fence.
Although Iwobi's part, before I was actually blaming Iwobi should actually put in more energy, but I noticed that
he cannot.
Only him cannot do that work in the midfield.
You cannot give what you don't have.
not every. How can you leave only him? He's not Kevin De Bruyne to be the one to create all the whole passes. Kevin De Bruyne is not good with marking. You have to be good. If you're not good in those passes, the point about him is he was not good in the creative aspect of it. He's not good in the defending as well.
So what are you good at?
So he's the only midfielder there that is meant to supply these passes to everybody.
I kept saying it in the first half that Osimhen did not see any ball.
Oh.
But
earlier in the game, he made some good pocket passes. I saw like 2, but they were not to the half. I mean, in between players. I see him playing ball in between players.
Did it go through? Was it complete?
No, it wasn't complete.
That's what we are talking about.
Yeah,
that's what we are talking about. When Osimhen was in the game,
lose passes.
When Osimhen was in the game, we were running helter skelter. We're more like living from hand to mouth.
Yeah.
You understand? When the game changed in the second half, when Chukwueze entered and Yusuf came into the midfield to assist Onyeka with the marking.
Exactly.
When Yusuf and Onyeka were doing the marking, trust me, we burst everywhere.
And
the South Africa didn't see any game in the second half.
Yeah.
That was why they were lucky that they were able to get that penalty to drag the game into extra time.
If not, yeah.
You understand? Just that the tackle by Yusuf was a bit hard. He wasn't expecting Pesitao to come up front and get the ball from him. He wanted to clear the ball, and the South African guy was just fast to place his feet. You understand? He now kicked him, and that was the PK. You understand? Osimhen is really unlucky that he has like 4 cancelled goals in this tournament.
He's really unlucky.
If they should count his cancelled goals, it should be that he has those scoring in the tournament.
No, right now we know when I was saying about Osimhen missing chances. Yes, that is allowed, but he has really made up so much for it.
He won the penalty, bro.
He is right now the one going for the best player of the tournament.
Yeah, bro, if he did not take the bull by the horn, we would not have that penalty.
Yeah, and those passes, he took it, and remember, it was that was Chukwueze that gave him that pass. Yes. He actually struggled and he drove in.
And he drove in. I was thinking he was going to drop that pass back.
But he took it. And if you watch that penalty, he has gone. I never knew it has even gone. When I saw that, I said, man, he's already.
The guy is good. Do you know that the foul that led to the red card for the South Africans, if it was Osimhen that had that one-on-one, that defender would not see his back.
Yes, he would. Yeah,
he wouldn't. Murphy was a bit slow pushing the ball. He was kind of struggling while pushing the ball. The ball would kind of interject with his feet, and the speed wasn't there.
And I know Osimhen won't want to fall there.
Osimhen will get into the box before he foul him.
But he will get to that box.
Maybe he might miss the ball, but I don't know. But he would be in the box.
His target is to be in that box.
But once you foul him, yes, that's a clean penalty. Come and
And with Osimhen's performance in this tournament, I can tell you one thing. I don't know where everybody's getting their numbers from. Victor Osimhen is the best striker in the world. Haaland is not coming close to Osimhen. If Osimhen is a Man City, I'm telling you, no striker will come close.
Man City that they will be.
No striker will come close. Haaland is not close to the kind of. He's not close to the kind of man or striker Osimhen is. He's not close.
Osimhen, when Osimhen runs at you, you would fear for your life. You'd be scared of your life.
Because 2 things I know about Haaland. Haaland is one of the best finishers we have. So a lot of finishers. But one good thing you know about Osimhen is he's a player that plays.
He's a team player,
not with the ball, and he's the player that can drive. He has although Haaland has those.
Osimhen is very physical as well. Forget the body. Forget the body. Very physical, very powerful, very tall. He's there on air. He's there with both feet.
He's good area balls. He's good on air.
So I will tell you, is the best striker in the world.
Let's just
fast the fact that he has not gotten the goals in the AFCON. I know. That doesn't matter
because he doesn't have those passes. He's not the one that will give himself passes. Only thing you see is the one who gave us the 2 penalties, everything.
There was a ball he drove to the flank and then squared the ball in. There was nobody there. I told my friend that if this was Napoli, that Jojan guy, what's his name? Kafash. I don't know his name. He would be there to score that goal.
But do you think that Moses he was too fast? He was thinking he's going to come a little bit close. But even at that's what I expected Oina to be back. But then I believe one other thing we forgot to talk about in this match is we forgot to give credit to one man who have actually changed. At first, during the sort of this tournament, he wasn't a popular person to take the team to where it is. That is Jose. Jose has actually,
yes,
I think,
yes.
He made good changes.
No, his substitutions
he has
were
actually
superb.
And right now, I believe, in the first episode, he was like, he wouldn't even dare come into that first episode because it was the worst of his performance. We didn't like what he was playing. But
the 4-3-3 formation didn't work because we didn't have the midfield to play that style.
And he has been consistent. He has shown that he knows what he's doing. He needed these players to play to his game plan, and it will work. And ever since the players started playing to his game plan, regardless, things changed.
Yeah, things changed.
If Arena was not more proactive in terms of moving forward the way it was in the second half, he actually changed. You see, that's what we're saying.
The players are listening to the instruction of the coach. That's what I'm saying.
Can he adjust? That's what I'm saying. That can you adjust when the stakes are high?
And he did. He did. I was like, what is this man going to do? What substitution is he going to do?
Exactly.
Do you know that South Africa did not make any change until when we got to extra time?
Yeah, they did change after we changed.
Yeah, they did not change until when it was close to extra time.
Yeah, they made a change.
Yeah, do you know that? And you also know that they have the same starting lineup from inception of this AFCON.
Really?
Yes, because the coach knows that the players play to. I mean, players play in the same club. 8.
You know what it means? It's
so,
huge.
The midfield, that was why they were able to bust around the midfield in the first half.
Yeah.
Because they already have understanding. They know where the player is going to be. They know Mokena knows where Pasita is going to go. This one knows where this one is going to go.
And they know how to lump the ball.
Yeah, they know exactly.
And they took over that midfield. That's what we talked about last episode about the formation. They had the midfield to choke us up.
Yes.
And they did, and they choked that midfield up. And the flanks, they were one was loose, one was loose. So it was easy. Oh man,
the luck we had is our firewall defense.
Come on, that's the best thing I can ever say. I never AFCON is now top notch.
That's captain material, bro.
He has proven himself over and over again.
Let's not forget Ajayi. Ajayi is brilliant.
Ajayi is that tall.
Brilliant.
I never knew he's that tall.
Bro,
he's that tall, man.
That's why we've not considered any area ball now. All the area balls that come in, we take them out. If AFCON should miss, Ajayi would never miss.
That's why he did. Do you remember inside the box?
Yes, now he did.
Oh, that was so close, man.
That was a calculated tackle. In fact, I was initially scared if he had fouled the player. When I saw the replay, I was like, wow, this was sweet. This was a sweet one. Honestly, it was sweet.
That was a clean play out. He just pushed it cleanly.
Yeah. I was thinking it's a foul,
and clean.
but it wasn't. So, Ajayi is 100.
Yeah.
No errors from him.
Yeah, he did great.
No errors. AFCON is great. So they have this synergy, they've bonded, they can now play as a team.
And because if you notice, he didn't change that line apart from when AFCON was out due to a little bit religious slides. He needed rest. I'll call that rest, but it's not injury. He needed that rest.
When Romero started,
that's the change. And still, they tried to come from Omeri, one of the most experienced players in that squad. So he was able to cover up for that space.
He was in the 2013 squad.
Yes, and he's going forward to win the second AFCON.
He won AFCON.
So if he does it, so we have another one again in that. If you see the way he actually progressed, we had was it Samuel that actually played. I was a little bit skeptical about seeing him in the starting lineup.
Osai?
Yes,
he was good.
Yeah,
the goal Osimhen scored at the counter. Did you see the pace? He zoomed past the South African defender to move the ball before he dropped that pass down to Osimhen to score the goal.
I can't remember vividly, but I wasn't even placing really on him. That was
the highlight again, bro. You see when the pass went through, Lookman dropped that pass. He was behind the defender. He zoomed past the defender and moved the ball, then scored the ball into Osimhen.
That was a perfect. He was one person.
It can only happen at AFCON.
Yes, he was only one person I said I was really skeptical about in the side lineup, but he really proved. I remember when they were about to move, I said, "Why? Come on!"
Yeah. They had to take him out because of the penalty,
and that's why they put in Chukwueze also for penalties. Like I said, Chukwueze is one player I know that I've never lost any penalty shootout or any penalty has ever taken. So I was even expecting to see him in the lineup.
I felt they just saved the best for the last, and
that
didn't come through.
Yes.
So when it was time, senior man Kels had to step up and finish the girls.
Always there. Senior man Kels.
People were actually on social media. They were like, "We've not seen Kelechi. You want to see him touch the ball?
We want to see Kelechi."
Senior man Kels came in today and they hung his shirt. I was like, "Wow, that's
senior man Kels." In all this, last time we talked about the hero of the day, which is Nwabali. Is when the South Africans were delaying, thinking that they had the advantage when it goes to penalty shootout. This is the first time I'm seeing a team, the ball is still in play, you have more time, you have the advantage because you're really pressing, and you chose to do the game and go into penalty. As if penalty shootout, you already have it. I was wondering,
50-50 game.
When the penalty shootout onto something you say I own, even one of the greatest players in the whole world have lost PKs in penalty shootout.
And you're so confident.
And PK. I was even wondering, and even for a team that is so bad in penalty shootout, the players are so bad. That's what I'm saying. The players are so bad in penalty shootout. So how do you tend to win when you know your players are bad? You only have goalkeeper.
They were just banking on Rondon Williams.
How will you bank on the keeper who is only to save? Can your own convert their own? That's the problem I'm saying. Can you convert your own?
They just assume. Nwabali is very cool. He doesn't talk. Even in fact, when the South Africans wanted to take the first kick, my friend I was watching the game, we was like, "You Ginger a bit." Nwabali was just there like he didn't move until the guy took the first kick.
Went right once. I can't forget that out. And I think he was joking. Second one,
he took the second. I was like, wow.
I said, this is business.
We mean business.
This is business.
Nwabali and Golden Gloves.
4 clean sheets. 4 clean sheets.
Even if let's just say Nigeria doesn't win the AFCON, he's still getting the Golden Gloves.
Because this guy, he has more clean sheets than him. He has considered more goals than.
Nwabali has considered lesser goals.
Yes.
He has considered 3 goals.
2 goals so far.
And Nwabali has considered 2 now.
2. He has considered 3 goals.
Yes, he has considered 3 goals, but the same number of clean sheets. But let's see if Nwabali is going to keep a clean sheet in the finals.
Williams is the only player in the FIFA tournament to have saved 4 penalties in a penalty shootout.
Yeah, he's the only one in the CAF tournament.
I said FIFA.
4 penalties.
4 penalties out of 5 penalties, he saved 4. He is the first to do that.
And he was the first to save penalty in this 2023 AFCON.
Penalties shootout. When you get to penalty
shootout.
So he's really dicey, and I'm glad we took him to the finals.
Yeah, we've
so he is the hero of the day. Nwabali is something we should always. I believe this is the best time to be in Nigeria.
Nwabali is the best thing that's happened to Nigeria. I mean, Tinubu should think of giving him the Minister of Defense. Because that guy can manage defense.
Oh, boy, you see Ginger.
If we have that guy as a Minister of Defense, Boko Haram will run. Nwabali is good. 100%, bro. The confidence he has brought to the back line is top notch. There was a save he made in the first half. I was like, wow, I thought that was going in.
Yeah, he stretched out. Okay, that was the left hand side. He pushed it out. The guy saw that space was there. That space. Pow!
That was a far post, man. That was a far post shot. He took it out.
I took it with ease. That's one thing about him.
Like, wow. And after he took it out, he was smiling. I was like, wow, man, he's smiling.
There's one that he ran out almost 40 yards from his box to kick the ball out. You see him laughing. That was the peak of it. He has that confidence. They had a shot on him. Even when these guys was coming close to him, they had a loose ball. He touched and stopped. The confidence is next level. He reminds me of Onana. I keep saying that.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Onana in terms of confidence.
That guy would go far.
He knows how to absorb pressure. He must
really go far.
Absorb it and cool it down.
He really needs to go far, honestly. He needs to maybe go into Europe and explore his options.
No, come on. I already did that. You're about to call him. I said that last time. They call him, man. Call
Nwabali.
Yeah.
He's the man.
You have to call him.
He's the man, bro.
Call him.
Anytime Nigeria wins, I'm always on grain.
Yeah. Okay, you had the first year. We're telling you that Nigeria now is straight to finals with Cote d'Ivoire. On Sunday, we're going to determine who is going to go home with a golden cup.
Yeah, we all know who that is. I mean, I'm filled with confidence right now. I can brag in the streets and
I know it's celebration everywhere, both in the streets of Cote d'Ivoire, both in the streets of Lagos, both also in some parts of South Africa, because I know we're giving it to them right there in South Africa. Hot. Hey, our piano is our piano now.
We've taken it. We own Africa.
Okay, so who do you think is gonna win for the final between Nigeria and Cote d'Ivoire? I don't want to ask him again. He already made his choice.
I made my choice, man.
Please jump in the comment section and tell me what you feel about that match. So let's talk about it. So we have the top place to take place also on Saturday.
Yeah.
And that is between Congo and South Africa. Congo and South Africa have to play the third place on Saturday. That will tell you who do you think is gonna go with the bronze. I think this time around, who do you think?
I feel Congo will go with the bronze. That's my honest.
I think South Africa need to be compensated because it's not easy to.
I mean, the CAF president is from South Africa. The CAF president is from South Africa.
So
we should give him something.
Let me give him something. It should be at least.
Well, let him go and sweat it out. That's none of my business.
Let's sweat it out. Okay, so please, we'll see you next episode when we talk about the match we have on our third place. I am your host, like always, Insonet Uche, and with me right here is
EKYs. Thank you so much, and we'll be here to keep you posted.
Remember, our piano.
I know.
See you. Have a nice day.
Bye.